What's up, and welcome back to the Rosetta Stones podcast. I am once again here with Skylar.
Welcome back to our ASMR podcast. Today we have a Q&A.
I'm here with Chase,
Pog.
and I'm also here with Bailey.
Hey guys.
All right, so as Skylar said, we asked for the past week. We've been asking for questions that you guys have sent in. You guys sent in a lot, so I guess we'll just start answering those. Bailey,
All right.
would you like to read yours?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start. So, first question I got here is who's the person who has impacted your life the most?
Oh, that's a good question. Start off
It is.
strong, like my vodka and my cup.
Oh,
Alright.
yes.
Okay. Did you want me to start for this question first?
Yeah, yeah.
Just whoever, you know.
All right. I think the person who's impacted my life the most has to be my cousin. He's like an older brother to me. I look up to him a ton. He's always been there for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you go, Jose. I got to think about mine.
Um,
Or Chase, whoever.
You know,
Chase, you wanna
Pewdie.
go?
I'm just kidding. Nah,
Bro,
honestly, my
Belfine
mom.
has impacted my funds so much. I'm bankrupt now, guys.
That would be
So,
my mom, because, she's raised me, my entire life, so I probably would, still be a sperm cell if it wasn't for her.
That is
yes.
true.
Thanks for that. I think the person that's impacted me the most is my girlfriend, just because I've kind of been more, I want to say open about stuff, but like she's helped me realize a lot of stuff, and she's helped me grow as a person more, just with activist type stuff or just personal character and stuff. So yeah, she's the one who's impacted me the most.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I remember, like, was it Chase or Bailey who we were talking about at one time, and then we realized, like, after you and Nora got together, um, we noticed a lot more, like, positive energy from you, and you're more
Mm-hmm.
out there now. I mean, it's not like you weren't before, but it's like more so.
I mean, you made a podcast and a server.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
regret it. Kill myself.
I don't know, it's such a horrible idea to make a podcast. Like, such a dumbass idea.
But yeah, no, I attribute that to just her helping me feel just better about stuff in general.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Um, I think for me, at the moment, obviously for me, it's gonna fluctuate. But for me, I think it would be my grandfather because he's influenced not only has he lived in the same household as me, like since I was really, really young, he's also influenced what I like. Like the type of music I listen to is probably, I'd say, parallel to what he likes. The types of food that I like to cook, he would also cook, and even my love for cinematography and editing, it just it came from him. And the day found out he passed away, that was really, really sad for me. But he resonates through me, through my personality, how I speak my native language. Wow, that was a really heartfelt one. First question. You
I
know.
know,
We're only
right?
5 minutes in, and we're already depressed. The
Don't
pod.
worry, it'll get worse.
I'm
Ever
only gonna
since I
say
joined the
podcast in
Okay.
podcast.
every sentence.
And on a much lighter note,
Yeah.
what's your opinion on frogs?
Frogs,
Yeah,
Frogs?
bro.
yeah.
Okay, frogs are my best friend because so we have a door, it opens to
Wait,
our
I know
house.
what you're talking about.
It's a weird invention. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to be there to see it. But the
Okay.
frogs, they like hanging out on it. But we open the door, and nope, and that frog doesn't jump on any of us until Ethan passed through it, my
Like your
brother.
front door?
Yeah,
Hmm.
my front door.
Oh.
They
And
stay on the
then my
top of the
brother,
front door.
my brother passes through it, and then the frog just jumps on his head, and it's just the funniest thing in the universe. It's happened multiple times, and the frogs never jump on anyone else except for my brother.
Damn.
That's great. That's great.
So they're a
Um,
hero to America, in my opinion.
Oh my
just like
god.
Ronald Reagan. No, but
Even
frog-
Reagan couldn't top them. They're doing God's work out there.
No one can hop them. Am I right, guys? Am I right?
Shut up. I hate you.
All right.
Bro, I'm Amy Schumer out here, you know.
Right, let's take a
Who'd you steal
big
that joke
leap
from?
onto the next person. Am I right?
Yeah.
Frogs. I see a lot of frog memes on Instagram, and those are
Same
funny.
here.
And I really like. Okay, so there's two types of frogs that like I really like for the weirdest fucking reasons. I like that. Well, one of them's like the glass frog. I don't think that's weird. I think it's just cool. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, that's really cool.
Where it's like you can just see through his whole body.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool as fuck.
All you can see is his personality, you know what I
And
mean?
then I like shut up. And then there's the Goliath frog. And I have a really fucking stupid story for why I like this one.
I'm gonna have to search
And
this
that
up.
was because of it's the biggest frog, like the largest frog.
I'm pretty sure you mean a toad when you mean Goliath frog. It just
No,
No.
no, it's called the Goliath frog. Bailey, no, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah, I love them.
Yeah. So me, my dad, and my brother were watching Jeopardy one time. And one of the questions was, what's the largest frog known to man? And my dad and my brother were like, dude, what is it? Like, they're like, what the hell is it? I was on my phone. I look up, I'm like, oh, it's a Goliath frog. And they're like, what? Shut up. And it's the right answer. And they're like, dude, are you kidding me? Where'd you learn that? I was like, oh, I learned that at school. Simple.
Oh my god.
So yeah, frogs are pretty god tier.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
frogs. They're one of my favorite things to spot in the wild.
Oh yeah.
salamanders
love-
are my favorite thing.
They are pretty cool. I think my favorite type of frog has to be, although basic in my opinion, you can't. Glass frogs are just so cool. And then my other
Yeah.
one is the fire-bellied toad. I love their color alteration. They have like black spots, a red belly, and just this beautiful green. so
Oh,
precious.
oh, that frog. I've seen it like
Mm-hmm.
I've seen pictures of it, yeah, in like text. But frogs used to be my favorite animal as a kid, and uh, so my family is from Suriname, South America. Even though we're Indonesian, you know, I guess I'll tell the history of that in a different video podcast episode or whatever. But so when I was back in South America, the bathrooms really aren't the best in the village that my dad grew up in, and so I was staying there. And so it's like over here in America, the pests over here are like, you know, cockroaches and ants and stuff. But in South America, the pests are lizards and frogs. And I would just see them hopping on my soap when I'm taking a shower. And then every time they're chilling in the toilet, I would just like, I just piss on them.
What?
Because I was evil.
PETA
Nah.
wants to call you.
I honestly, yeah. But yeah, frogs are really cool. I like the fact that they live on both land and water. I mean, it's super trivial, but that's really cool to me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That just your story reminds me of one time I was over at a cousin's house in Florida, and I went to go take a shower, and there was just a lizard chilling just by the soap, like didn't move. Dude was literally just vibing. I was like, all right, I'll just shower later. Then he's obviously occupied. He's occupying the bathroom. I'll give him his time.
Respect.
Bro, you just
yeah.
walked him in. You just walked in in the shower. Let him be, dude.
He was lathering up, bro.
You almost saw some
Bro.
lizard dick.
The Goliath
Yes.
frog is endangered.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
Is it really? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
we must spread awareness for the Goliath frog. Chunky boy must live.
All right, Skylar, you want to read a question?
Sure. Hold on. Let me. Oh dang. Okay. I like this question. So, if you guys were the opposite gender for one day, what would you guys do? What would be the first thing you would do? PG.
Compare sizes. Oh wait.
Yeah. What would you guys do? I'm curious to hear.
You know, I've always been a fascinated of haircuts. I I like the style of women's haircuts, so I'd probably try that out. Try out a bunch of different styles, and then learn how much I hate long hair.
Oh yeah,
All right,
definitely.
fuck me then, Chase.
Wait, literally?
No,
Okay.
no, no.
I mean, if you
And
want me
why?
to,
I mean, if my mindset's gonna stay the same, then I'm gonna just fucking masturbate instantly. First thing I do in the morning, is just go at it.
Oh god.
That's what I do anyways. Like nothing's changed.
I mean, at least it'll take longer to finish. You have less time to kill. I mean,
you have to change your like gamer profile to like girl gamer, and then you know.
bro, but you
What do
need
you
to
mean?
worry about things like periods and stuff.
I thought it was just for a
Aw.
day.
I
Is
already.
it gonna be unlucky
Oh,
that one
for
day? Where
one
it's like,
day. Oh,
that's what I
yeah,
had
that's right, that's
assumed.
right.
This guy was thinking long term.
Yeah, man, I got a whole plan ahead of me. God's plan.
I usually get nosebleeds every day, so having just nosebleeds, but in the bottom region, it isn't that much of a problem.
I heard they
Except
That's not
hurt.
how it works. That's not
They
how it
do.
works.
You
It's
have
like you get
cramps.
cramps, right? Yeah.
just
You
power
get
through the pain. I
cramps,
don't know what to tell you, bro.
headaches.
And then
Like,
like
it's
when
like
you sneeze,
bad.
it's gonna be a spray paint, you know?
Don't say that. Oh no.
Oh, that's gross.
Right. What I do for like if I was a girl. Honestly, if anything, I would just try on a whole bunch of clothes because I I
How dare
mean,
you?
I feel like as a guy, you don't have as much fashion freedom, I guess. Well, I
I
think
mean, you
things are
do.
changing now, but like standard
You,
wise, I guess.
you definitely get judged.
I
Yeah.
was gonna make a homophobic joke, but then I was like, nah.
Guys, cancel Chase.
Damn. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I have to cancel myself.
I made a severe lapse in judgment.
Yeah, but I would try out a whole bunch of clothes and like makeup and stuff, just a bunch of
Mhm.
fashion, you know.
Well,
Yeah, I
since
probably
you
do
had
that
to
too.
And
steal mine,
titties,
I should
titties.
steal. Since you had to steal mine, I'm gonna steal my own back.
Damn.
I would definitely, um,
That's why you said how dare you. Okay.
yeah, I'm definitely into women's fashion. And I don't mind cross-dressing now. I actually do it on occasion, even though it can be regarded as weird. And I think, like Skylar said, times are changing and people are starting to be more accepting to the whole ideology that clothes don't have a gender.
Yeah,
And I
thank
agree with
God.
that
I can finally
because I
walk
do
out
like.
with my underwear.
So what you're saying is I get to wear a Virgin Killer sweater outside?
Yes. Oh, you're gonna love the shirt I got you.
Oh yeah, I'm still confused on what it is.
You'll see.
All
But
he did was call me in the middle of the night asking, "Oh, what's your shirt size?"
Uh, but I
but
guess yeah. Keep
I
going.
love fashion and stuff like that. And I've
Oh
always
yeah.
wanted to be able to wear a dress without being looked at and being too self-conscious to go outside because I could never go outside in a dress.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm too nervous. But being able to do that on my own would be really good.
Yeah. I think
Big
fashion from
confidence.
other cultures is also really fascinating. And
Yeah.
for me particularly, I really like women's fashion in other cultures. Like
Mm-hmm.
for example, if you see the women's attire in Thailand, like traditional women's attire, I think that's gorgeous. Like I mean obviously it's not going to be erotic cuz you know, it's traditional, but just the whole style, the whole type of vibe it gives off is it's gorgeous. But yeah. So I guess three of ours is fashion based and Jose's is just finger.
I mean, Jose is just saying what we all would say.
He's got a point. He's got a point. You know, but I think that's a little too obvious for me. All right. Next question, I guess. What does your dream spouse look like? Like
A woman.
uh, personality
Sorry.
wise. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Chase.
I'm gonna get canceled.
It's only the third episode, dude.
It's his science fair
How are you
experiment.
already fucking up?
I just see his profile picture. He's saying he wants to be canceled. So stupid. Nah, but seriously,
Um,
personality-wise, what do you think your dream spouse looks like?
I mean,
Personality-wise, he said,
Yeah.
looks like. Okay, that's confusing. So looks or personality?
How should I?
I think I get what you mean though. What
Just
does your
yeah.
dream spouse personality
Just
seem
fucking
like?
answer the question.
Okay. You go ahead since you were starting, Jose.
I mean, my dream spouse is who I'm with now. Honestly, like, I don't know. I see myself having a future with Nora, and
Oh, I thought you were talking
she's
about
one I
me.
want.
I got excited.
Shut up, Jake.
Oh god. How about you, Bailey? Like, yeah.
Um, I do really see a future with Maggie and I. I struggle a lot with mental health, and having someone who's able to be there for me when I'm struggling is really nice, and something I really haven't appreciated enough in my past relationships.
Oh yeah.
Um,
It's the little things.
hmm for sure.
Late.
I love being, supportive and getting the support back. It just feels right now. I don't see myself being happier with anyone else.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, Chase, Virgin Gang, am I right? You know.
Yeah, I'm a part of the Virgin Gang.
How about you though, Chase?
I honestly don't know. Kind of fine with anything really.
So you do like bondage,
Yeah, bondage, anything. Dogs.
as long as it makes you happy,
No,
you know.
wait, no.
Wait.
Maybe cats too, if I'm feeling up to it.
Oh my god.
Bro, Chase, we're Asian. It's food.
Probably a parrot.
Well, you are what you eat.
Okay, make a point. I guess I'm
Squawking
human.
me. Squawking me.
Oh, that's so cursed. Oh. Nah, but for me, it's basically what the bare minimum I'd say, or the standard. Someone that's supportive. Someone that I at least can be happy with. It doesn't really matter about. I mean, to an extent, it matters about their looks. To an extent, because you want to have some fertile-looking kids. Am I right, guys? But
Okay. What?
Are
But
you?
yeah, but yeah, personality-wise, it's just the standard. I mean, someone that makes you happy. It's very broad, but I mean, everyone. I'm sure everyone has that kind of. Almost everyone, at least, has that type of want in someone like that. Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Mhm.
All right. So this question. Haha. Okay. So what is a scary story like that's told by your parents and has been passed down?
So I don't think this one was passed down, but I'm going to pass it down. But I used to be a bedwetter in the beginning of my life. So every morning, my dad would tell me, "If you wet the bed again, I will be being doing that." So that was a scary
God.
story to me.
Jeez, do
So
you
that
want
was a
to,
scary
Susu?
story for me.
Why are you, Susu?
I don't have one that's been passed down, but there's one that my dad told me. And it's that one day I think he was like coming back from school or whatever, and all of his siblings were already home, and they were all like chuckling or something while and like as he was walking to his room. And when he walks into his room, he sees his like teddy bear hanging by the neck from his ceiling fan
What the fuck?
and spinning around.
My
And
gosh.
he told me that he was traumatized by that when he was a child. So
I would be too. Jeez.
It kind of
What?
reminds me.
Why was it like that? French
because
One of
they're
my
Revolution.
dicks. Because they're dicks.
That reminds me. One of my cats, or old cats, it was a he, and I guess it was like cat puberty or something. But one day we got home from school, and in my sister's room, she had this pink teddy bear. And in the middle of the floor, this happened for like 30 minutes straight. The cat was
I know the
intercoursing
story.
with the teddy bear.
I know the story.
So, we had to do what was the best thing. We cut the kitty's balls off.
We killed the cat.
Oh my
It's
god,
awful.
Curiosity kills the cat.
dude.
I don't know if we kept the bear. I
I was
think we
gonna
kept
ask.
the bear.
Okay.
It went through like 13 spin cycles, I bet.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Skylar, I'll let you go because I'm still unsure which one I want to tell.
Okay. So in my culture, we have this. We have a lot of like ghost kind of things, but there's one from Java, and it's called the Sundal Bolong, and that's basically like it's basically a dead woman or a dead like virgin woman who got raped, and then she got killed, and so now her body is a ghost. But then there's a giant hole in her body with maggots just dripping out, and I think she goes to haunt like women and children or something. But I remember like my parents told me that, and I never wanted to go to a grave site after that. And so like every time, cause we live by a lot of churches, and so obviously the churches here down south, there's a graveyard in the back, and then with all the gravestones, and every time we drove past, it was always scary for me, cause I'm scared I'm gonna see some woman with a giant hole.
Well, at least you get to have a friend.
It's cursed.
I,
So
I would
ungrateful.
I would like to touch on the fact where he said, "I never want to go to a graveyard after that." Like, is that something that you planned on beforehand?
Well, I mean, after my grandfather passed away, like every year we would pay our respects. You
Hmm.
know.
I guess the one I'll
Yeah.
tell isn't one that's really been passed down from my family, but more just passed down because I've always lived in the state I live in now, which is the bridge. I forgot the name of the bridge. It's person's name, but I'm gonna look it up real quick because it's actually a really well-known folklore. I
I
guess is
feel
what
like
it would
I've
be
heard
called.
it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lydia's Bridge. Lydia's Bridge. It's one of the most famous ghost stories. Is Lydia's Bridge.
I don't think I know this story. Unless I do, then
Okay,
I probably know it.
so I'll actually. It's funny we mention it because we were just talking about it at college today. Um, it's right by our college.
Hmm.
Oh,
I
we should
really
go
feel like I've
bungee
heard of
jumping
this,
there.
bro. Oh
All
my
right,
god.
I'm gonna read off of a site real quick.
We're gonna
A
jump into a
year
portal
after
of
her,
hell.
a year after her death, was first reported haunting of Lydia. Drivers would drive down this road. They
Oh,
would
yeah,
see a
I know
nice
about
girl in
this.
a dress waving down a car. She looked like a hitchhiker, so they would stop.
Yeah,
When
I've
she
heard of
got to
this.
the area of her house, she got up, opened the door, and then she'd be gone. Similar accounts of the year are well documented at the Jamestown Public Library. We have people come here all the time wanting to know where the bridge is and all the stuff we have on Lydia. So we pull up all for people and go over, the library director said.
Yeah, I
Yes,
remember this.
everybody's heard of Lydia's Bridge.
Yep. Yeah, I've definitely heard of this. I remember. I think it was it Miss Kramer? It was some old teacher who told us this story about it, and
I can't believe you would call Miss Kramer old.
teachers I've had in the past. Okay. She's not that old. She's not old. I mean she's young.
Do you need a better shovel so you can just dig your own grave faster?
Yeah, honestly, just give me the coffin right now.
Get
I
in the
think he wants
forever
to enjoy
box.
his time he has left.
Get in the forever box. But there's a mansion that I don't know if it's an actual mansion, but there's this like giant ass house uh near I don't know what street it's near, but it was built with asbestos, which like they give I can't remember what kind of they give people cancer, but I think it's lung cancer, but I could be wrong. So that entire place is sealed off. And I think when I was young, my dad told me like a small little ghost story, not like a major one that like has been passed through like years and years, but just like it's like, yo, there's a ghost there. I'm like, no fucking way. But yeah, and then like the other day I was like, yo, what the fuck are asbestos? And then he told me about them, and then he told me that's why the mansion's sealed down. I was like, damn, so no
Holy
one's
crap.
dead.
Wait, where is that? Where's this mention?
I can't remember the name of the street that it's by.
Bro, we
Ah,
should like totally walk past it and go inside of it.
You can have cancer. I don't mind. You have fun with that.
I mean, you can join me.
bro,
I'm not gonna
it's for
join
their
you.
clout, man.
It's
Like,
for
The
the-
only way we can bond.
yeah, guys, I
lung
have lung
cancer?
cancer now. I did it for
See,
the
look, it's
clout.
already taking good.
No, that's just a nicotine addiction.
Ah, I see.
Oh yeah. It's
If you go
healthier.
in there with lung cancer already, would it just evolve to stage 4 immediately? Or would
No, you
No,
die on the
it
spot.
cancels out. It cancels out.
it, like...
Yeah, the lung cancer gets lung cancer. All right. Next question, I guess. Not a question, but you should help me when I take AP chemistry next year. Okay. Next question. Would you rather be blind or deaf? I've heard this question so many times on like Reddit and but what I want to hear what you guys think.
I'm gonna be a deaf guy so I could still, watch TV.
I'd rather be blind, or sorry, I'd rather be deaf. Being blind is so hard to navigate, and
It's boring.
yeah, I mean, not being able to see the world would hurt. The only thing is, music is such a big part of my life. It'll be hard not to have that.
Oh,
But I
well,
think
there. Oh, sorry.
I think the benefits outweigh the downside when it comes to sight than it comes to hearing.
There was a study that was talking about how deaf people can still hear vibrations in music, so.
I think
Yeah, that's true.
I'd rather be blind.
Yeah, same here.
Just music. Music's such a big part of my life.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know what I'd do without it. It's just, it's just huge for me.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would also rather be blind. I mean, I grew up on music like all of us, but music has got me so far out of the grave I guess I dug myself in the past mental wise. So yeah, I really don't know what I would do without it as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I'm better. It's better for me to express myself through music than really anything else. So like, I'd play whatever depending on how I feel or you know.
Yeah. And I feel like if I have someone who's like, I mean, if I have someone by my side that can just help me with everything, I wouldn't mind
Oh yeah.
just being blind if someone's just gonna help me through it and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. But this brings up the question. It just kind of popped into my mind while we're talking about like disabilities and stuff. But would you rather be armless or legless?
Legless. Wheelchairs are cool.
I already don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
Easy.
much
Well,
rather be like this.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck legs. All my homies hate legs.
So I'm guessing you're a tits guy in anime. Okay.
Bro, we could just travel using handstands, bro.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be kind of scary?
Only ever move like 5 feet now, and that's legit just to get to my desk. So who needs legs?
Yeah, I use my legs quite often, but hands outweigh the cons.
You could just install a chair on like the staircases for like old people.
Oh,
and then-
those.
Yeah.
Like you in Slow Ram? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like that. Just a little less virus. Yeah.
A little less, so there's still a chance.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Haven't you seen the Gremlins movie, my bro?
No. Or I might have in the past, yeah. But it's been so long.
Yeah. All right. Next question. So, if peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would you call it?
Dog tamer.
I mean, this is kind of hypothetical, but I think if that's the right word. I don't know. Anyways, I think wasn't peanut butter first made as like a source of protein for people like without teeth or something, or unable to swallow correctly? I don't know. Unable to
I don't
chew.
know much about the story of peanut butter.
Yeah, but I would call it protein paste.
That's a good one.
Trademarked.
If it's not already called peanut butter, I'd
Yeah.
call it peanut butter. Trademark that, make money. Boom. Done. No, but in all honesty, I don't know. Nut
I
juice.
think
Nut
I
paste.
think I'm gonna call it peanut paste, bro. The paste just such a good
nut
word for
paste.
it.
Nut paste. I
Bro, I
agree.
love nut paste, bro.
Don't you mean peanut paste?
It's even better with grape cum.
Grape cum. Oh god. All right. Favorite memory, like in general. That's a hard
Ooh,
question.
When I
indeed.
first saw Skylar's face, ooh,
Thanks, bro.
Spoke 1,000
can't get
words.
out of my man. Can't get out of my mind, bro. Also, my man.
You
Yeah.
just inside of him right now.
It's
All
not
good.
allegedly.
I love Vor.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah. In all seriousness, yeah. What do you think, Bailey? Favorite memory, or
My
maybe one of your
favorite,
favorites?
my favorite movie, not memory, right?
Memory.
No memory.
Oh, memory? Oh, sorry. I heard movie the first time. My favorite memory, I know it's very recent, but I think it has to be after like 4 months of being together with my current girlfriend, getting to see her for the first time after coronavirus. That was that was a big moment in my life. It was really special to me.
Oh yeah,
I thought
definitely
of
emotionally. I'm sure.
I thought of something really sad when you said current girlfriend.
Damn.
What?
Unless you mean wife. Ooh, then
I thought Chase was about
congratulations.
to expose you, dude. I thought Chase was about to dox like your whole past.
Nah. Bailey's gonna get an engagement ring in like 2 days, and the current girlfriend's gonna turn into married wife with 5 kids and adopted son.
An
That's.
adopted wife.
Hmm. For me, my favorite memory. I think my favorite memory is like the first time that I went to travel back to South America to see some of my family. I mean, I met some of the nicest people that I have ever met. And, I still talk to now. And in general, I just had a lot of fun. There wasn't really a day that I didn't have fun. That will always stick with me. That's what I can think of at least right now. But yeah,
Hmm. Do you have a favorite memory or?
Huh?
Favorite memory, Chase?
Yeah. I got some memories. So I can think of one right now, but it's when I went to San Diego to visit my grandparents, and it was just my brother and I. So we rode on the airplane there and back without him. It was very fun. Made a lot of friends who weren't pedophiles, I swear. Um,
Thanks for the
but
clarification.
when we came to my grandparents' house in San Diego, we were looking outside the window, and he was telling me the story about how like it used to be an entire desert and they turned it into like a city and stuff, and that just stuck with me. And, like
yeah,
I don't know, it's just amazing to me how people can do that, and that'd probably be one of my favorite memories. Hanging out with the grandfather.
yeah. You mentioned something about that in the first ever podcast that we did, and
I did. Damn, I'm
yeah,
reusing
I
content
think
already. I'm gonna get canceled.
I think I remember you bringing that up. I can't remember if you brought it up in the podcast or if you had just told us though.
I know
That
I
girl was on
told
a
you
bra.
guys
I don't
one
know.
time, but it might have been in the podcast. Viewers, discuss.
My favorite memory is probably the first date I had with my girlfriend. It was just, it was, it was a simple mall date on the weekend of my birthday, but it was just so great. I just seeing her there, and like I scared her, which was funny as hell, but it was just really nice. I
Yeah.
think that's got to be my favorite.
I think that day you guys like went your separate way, and then it was Tayden and I. We were both together, and we were following
Skylar
Bailey and
almost
Maggie.
died that day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were following Bailey and Maggie, and we didn't know that they were together yet. And Tayden and I were just like, bro, should we leave? Like they look like they're on a date. And then Tayden is like, let's go to the food court. And we sat there, and then we drove and got like some friends. Came back. Chase, I have no idea where Chase went. All I remember is him walking around, and I just see him like, "Hey, what's up,
I
Chase?"
was on a journey.
Oh my
Chase
god.
was there, and then he wasn't. Like every 5 minutes, like
I found Skylar. Okay, guys.
Like you would subconsciously look behind you every couple of minutes to make sure he didn't disappear again, or to see where he went. You'd be like, "Is he behind me?" Oh, fuck.
like I remember we were all sitting in like a shoe store, I think, because we were waiting on Tayden, and Chase had got tired of waiting, I guess. So we're all sitting there. I'm talking to Nora, and I look to where Chase was, and he's not there. I'm like, this motherfucker again. I look up at the escalator, and I just see him casually going up. I'm like, is this guy kidding me?
It's the
You
like the
look up like
giant
four
escalator.
floors. You would look up 4 floors and just see him just waving down at you.
There's
Hey
not
You'd
even
be
guys.
like,
not even 4 floors to the mall. He's just on
"That's
the
what
roof.
Oh, he's
that's
kind of low.
that's what you think."
He's just on the roof, just like, hey guys, what's up? How you been?
I never saw him leave. I never saw him like see him be like, "Hey guys, I have to leave." I just never saw him again after like the third time I saw him. I mean,
I remember one time that day, Nora like called her mom, I think, and so I was just looking down at like the first floor because I was on the second floor, and I was like, huh, how high is this? And then all of a sudden, Chase is like, what's up? And it scared the shit out of me.
oh man, I definitely
Chase
missed
was
them
just
all.
laughing at me, calling me a pussy. I'm like, dude, you can't sneak up on me like that. Still not over it. Fuck you, Chase.
I used to do that every day during recess, bro. You should have like gained a tolerance to it.
Bro, you never snuck up on me at recess. We weren't friends yet.
No, I hid behind trees whenever you were passing by.
Why? What the fuck?
Oh my god, he's on
Secret
the anime
admirer.
girl, high school
Yeah,
romance
secret
anime.
admirer.
Senpai.
There's
I
my
guess
senpai.
Jose.
Yonder,
I guess I
senpai.
traumatized Jose too much for him to remember, but it's okay.
I shouldn't tell you this, but he has a shrine.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
got a shrine.
that's why I wanted to invite you over.
Oh yeah.
Show it to
He
you.
wants to collect
Next-
your semen.
Oh, I
For
was
his
gonna say
shrine.
next time Chase comes over, he's gonna steal my pantsuit.
Mmm.
That's what
Next
you
on
think.
the list is virginity.
I was about to say, next time, he's already got 3 pairs.
He wants more.
It's not like I'm following you, senpai.
Jose is talking about how much his hair itches. It's just because I took some from his head.
Yeah, next time Jose pulls on his hair, he no longer finds any loose hair because Chase all has it now.
He just took the strand. Oh my god.
Alright, I guess this is next question. So, how would you like to be remembered? That's
With a
deep.
picture.
You're fucking idiot. Oh.
Fuck. How do I want to be remembered?
Is something wrong with how I want to be remembered?
Man, my audio input went to red.
Chase is just like As long as they talk about me, that's all that matters.
I could be a mass genocide person. I could be worse than Hitler. But as long as I have a picture on a wall, I'm fine.
Holy shit. Not like in a textbook, but okay.
No, no, no. It's just a framed photograph on the wall. Probably black and white, old timey.
Yes, yes.
Or a picture of me raging on probably CSGO.
Just the last memory of you ever. You're like 60 years old.
Been a
Playing
rage in
CS:GO.
CS:GO. We just vibe on CS:GO.
How about you, Bailey? How would you like to be remembered?
Oh, that's tough.
It
I don't know.
is.
I guess I just don't want to be forgotten. I want to make an impact on at least two people's lives or someone very significant to me. I want to be special to someone when I die.
I mean, technically, you left the impact on your parents' life, You exist.
Yeah, of course. But I don't know how to put it. I guess someone besides my family or who becomes my family, if
Yeah, I
it's
understand.
a
I'm just messing
significant
with you.
other. Yeah,
Yeah, Bailey
I
made
really
a
want to make an impact
financial
on someone's life.
impact on his family. Now they're bankrupt.
I mean, I forget what I
I'm
told
just
my
joking.
mom I was to her, but I called her like no, I think what I said to my mom is that I'm alone to her.
Oh my god.
You're alone to her?
So someday I'll pay her back, but not right now.
Oh,
Someday.
alone. I thought you said alone, like you're by yourself. I'm like, bro, you got like 50
It's
siblings.
so
What do you mean?
cold where I am.
Naked and afraid.
Depression edition.
You just don't even want to get out of bed.
It's just me
Like,
when I'm showering.
And you're just in the shower. Oh, I don't want to get the soap, but I have to.
Sums me up down.
How would I like to be remembered though? Honestly, it's probably like in a much darker note, I guess. I don't think anyone is gonna be remembered. I mean, maybe some people longer than others, but I think we're all just gonna end up being forgotten. But so it doesn't really bother me too much about being remembered, because I all I wanted in life is just have a peaceful, stable life. I don't really care about fame that much. But yeah, how would I like to be remembered? I mean, I make a lot of music now, and even though sometimes it's not really the best, but just I want to make someone happy or entertained with my music, and I feel like I've done a pretty decent job at it so far. I mean, yeah,
No, I
pretty
understand that.
straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good.
It's it's kind of similar for me. Like mine's kind of a mix of yours and Bailey's. It's just I want to make music, and if if I do make music in the future and some person just walks up to me on the street one day and they're just like, dude, your music helped me out of a tough time, that's the shit I'm gonna live for, really. That's the shit that's gonna make me feel good. And even if I don't make music, I kind of want to be a teacher for a similar reason. I just want to inspire people to be the best they can be. And so
Oh yeah, definitely.
even if I'm just in a small event in their lives, if I can inspire them to just do something, that's all I want.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like you see these streamers out here, and then they get all these donations, like, uh, hey, blah blah blah, you've helped me out getting out of a tough time in my life. You've entertained me a lot. For me, if I ever got that message, my life is done. I don't need to do anything else. Just kill
just
myself
ends
on
the
stream.
stream, dies.
Nah, but yeah, that I mean, it's just the little things. Please, no dick joke. Okay. Oh, this I really like this question. It's really straightforward. So the question is, why did you guys start a podcast?
We got bored.
I mean, that's essentially it. But I feel like there's more to it. You know.
It's something that I've wanted to do for a while. Just talk to my friends and just, get it out there. Maybe if we say something funny, then a lot more people can enjoy it than just our inner circle.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, just in a normal Discord call, we're just gonna have like these deep conversations. You know, bunch of content. You know, why not put it out there in the world?
let's make money.
Yeah. Love capitalism.
Why did you start a podcast? Money.
I like money.
No. We have to say it like, lighthearted, like, oh, we've always wanted to do this, for a while, and then we realized, yeah, it's for the money.
But yeah. And plus, we had really had nothing else to do, and then nothing really to look forward to during this quarantine. So I guess podcast. Why not? And plus, it's not that hard to do. You know, just have to be good at talking, which I'm not really. But who cares?
Can confirm. Suck at talking.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
do you even know the English word? Like,
You know the English lexicon.
it's a
That's,
new disease. Also, the new Transformer name, English Dyslexicon.
that's how I watched Super Y when I was younger. Now I'm a god at speaking.
Bro, I think it's called Umi Zumi or something like that.
Oh, Team
Fuck yeah.
Umizoomi!
A
Fuck
Team Umi Zumi. Yeah, now I know my Spanish.
Now,
I think
what's
you're
the
talking
kid's
about
name?
Dora.
Dora.
Diego.
Diego.
Yeah.
The best crossover of the century.
Bro, Boots, honestly, god at Spanish.
String football illegally.
Um,
Oh,
really?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Apparently, you're streaming football illegally.
Spotify just started playing an ad even though I wasn't even playing music.
Thank you for telling me that.
Bro,
My
they're
TV's
out
not
here.
muted.
Capitalism.
I don't know if my headphones like hit the play button and it started playing music or what, but it just started playing an ad.
And what's the next question?
Alright, next question. When did Skylar start playing guitar? 2 years ago.
He was born out of the womb with it, just in his hand, just a tiny ukulele.
I was playing through the dragon or through the fire and flames
Through the
his way out.
dragon.
Yeah.
Through the dragon and flames.
All you heard
I'm
was
sure
just
his
the
mom's a
solo
nice
as he
person. Don't
came
call
out.
her a dragon.
Bro, I played Infant Annihilator when I came out of the womb.
Cannibal Corpse when you were 3.
I come blood.
Oh god.
I
I
mean,
remember you
mama.
showing me this song.
I played a song called Stem Cell Research.
Alright.
The South Park episode was fucked. That was so bad.
Yeah. But when did you guys start playing your instruments or singing or whatever musical ability you guys have?
Oh, I've been singing my
Um,
entire life. I've been singing since. Okay, so the first song I sang that someone was like, "Yo, you've got talent." It was "Grenade" by Bruno Mars, and it was my cousin who heard me singing it.
Damn, bro.
I'll
You
catch
gonna
a
catch a grenade
grenade
for you?
for people.
Because I'm in
Oh.
World War II.
I need that
But,
purple heart. I need to get out of here.
I don't care about the Jews. I just want a Purple Heart. How about
for
you, Bailey?
me, not that long ago, 9 months I think, although I didn't really play over the summer.
Yeah.
I got my guitar for Christmas and I've been playing ever since. I didn't really play over the summer, so I don't have that much month of practice that I should. But after summer ended and I'm in music classes, I'm all the way back into it now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But you, Chase?
So I've always wanted. I was fascinated by the guitar like back in 2017, but guitars can be expensive.
Oh
And
yeah.
then when it was my birthday in 2019, I learned that my dad had a guitar, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll give it to you. Just let me change the strings first." Then it was Christmas 2019. Bailey brought his guitars over because he was hanging out at my house. And I was like, "These are cool." Then I went to my dad's house like a month after that. I stole the guitar from him, changed the strings myself, and now I have it. So
Boom gang.
basically
Boom gang.
January 2020. So yeah, 9 months.
Yeah, I remember you texting me on Discord. You just sent me a picture of the
I was
Squire
so
Strat you
excited to
have.
play it.
He's
Yeah,
like, "Hey Skylar, I got a guitar," and I was like,
it's like
"Damn, that shit looks
it's
sleek."
it's either 28 or 29 years old now.
Damn.
So yeah, it's older than me, but it's awesome.
Yeah. I started playing like 2 years ago, and it's definitely not that long at all. But the main thing that's really helped me grow a lot is I already had relative pitch, and I wouldn't say I have perfect pitch yet, but like it almost there. Just kind of have to train my ear a bit, but because I used to play piano when I was very young, so I already had a trained ear, and so that really helped me grow with guitar really quickly. And so I remember I was so addicted to the guitar, and it also helped me cope because I had like yeah, I'm just not going to get into it, but it helped me cope with some stuff I had going on in my life. And I remember I would spend over the summer like 8 hours per day just practicing, doing scales and stuff, just playing songs, learning
I remember
solos.
you said you played so much like your fingers would start to bleed a little.
Oh yeah, that was the first time I ever tried doing chords like bar chords, and then I was just like, I have to get bar chords. They sound so good. And then I remember pressing down so hard and just like, and plus the strings were really old, so they really cut through my skin at the time. But yeah, they started bleeding. It wasn't really that bad that it like ran down my arm, but it was just enough that blood was exposed, and I was just kind of damn. I need to take a break. But
Music
yeah.
is just
And
kind
then he played more. No.
As soon as they caught it up, they used it as calluses.
of
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, it was less
music's
sensitive.
music's just engraved in my heart. Like I'm pretty sure if I were to get dissected right now, there would just be a music note just right there, and it
An
would
eighth note,
yeah,
quarter note, 16th note,
G
whole
sharp.
beat,
whichever one you
G
want to
sharp,
say.
Sharp.
G sharp.
But because when I was young, my dad my dad tried to teach me some guitar on his own, like what he knew. I never wanted to do it. I had already realized I like singing by then, but he was trying to show me more. And then eventually he took me to do piano lessons, which I did for like a few months, but I stopped because I was starting to get bored of it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then in the car, like we'd be listening to music, and I'd be like, "Yo, this guitar right here, nice as hell." And he's like, "Bro, you should learn it." And I'm like, "Nah, you good." And then eventually, I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna start learning it." And I think the first song I learned, dude, what was the first song I learned? I know Bailey showed me "Feel Good Inc," but I forgot it. I think the first song I learned was "Break Up Suck Ass" by Palfu.
The first song I learned was Megalovania.
Who taught you
Yeah,
that? Who taught
man,
you that?
some scrawny white kid. I don't know his name though.
What was the first song you learned, Bailey?
The very first song I learned, as awful as it sounds, I think it was Unravel. The
Unravel
Tokyo
was
Ghoul.
actually
Wash
really fun to play.
it.
Mhm.
Honestly, recently,
Unravel and Roundabout are the very first things I learned as soon as I got my guitars.
I don't know. That's a good ass song.
hmm, yeah,
Oh yeah.
ever since I started taking AP Music Theory, I've been getting a little more obsessed with the piano now. But because it's such a fun instrument to play actually.
Yeah, I've
But
been thinking about. Oh, what were you saying? My bad.
oh, because I'm thinking about maybe getting one for Christmas because I'm saving up money right now, and so can't have a drum kit in my room, so I might as well have a keyboard.
I have all my old piano books, and I've been thinking about just like busting those out again, trying to see if I
I was
can
gonna
learn
say, don't you have
everything.
a piano downstairs?
Yeah, I have a piano. I have a keyboard in my dad's closet. I have a synthesizer. I have a shit ton of instruments. I mean, you guys have seen them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, literally quite a collection. But yeah. Um. Ooh, I like this question. Who was your first fictional crush?
Oh,
Misty Pokemon Indigo.
Bro,
It's everyone's favorite crush.
Misty was kind of sauna, making me sweat every time I
You
see.
see those memes like, yeah, Misty's kind of cute. Hentai addiction.
um, fuck. I don't know.
Is it fair for me to say all of them?
which one was your first, not your favorite?
All of them. I watched every single TV show
At the
at the
same
same time.
time,
You
you got
just
a
woke up one
boner.
morning and you just woke up one morning and just every single fictional character you ever even looked at just goes through your brain, and you're like,
I can't
damn.
I can't think of any right now, so I'm just gonna stick with Misty from Pokemon Indigo League.
All right, mine. Hear me out. Not a furry. Lola Bunny.
Oh,
I was waiting for you to. I was waiting for like one of you guys to say it. I was
Barney.
waiting.
Bro, Lola Bunny.
Barney.
Yo, that
Man,
tail thick as fuck.
love his purple eyes. Damn. Wow. Lola Bunny in that
According to studies,
volleyball outfit or some shit.
dinosaurs could actually have up to 8-foot penises.
Sounds like a fun time.
I mean,
Barney with a bunch
what's
of
the
young
song?
girls.
Hang on, it's like let's get together and something with a Barney theme song.
Is it?
No, it's
I love you. You love
Yeah,
me.
well, it's I love you, you love me, and
let's get
then
together and kill Barney.
With the one
That
shot,
one?
two shot, three
Shot
shot,
three, shot
four.
no,
four.
please,
No more
please,
No
no,
purple
not
more
that one.
dinosaur.
purple dinosaur.
No, not that one, not that one.
Hey!
I'm talking about the. Hang on, let me find
The
scientifically
the
accurate Barney
original
the
one.
dinosaur.
Scientifically accurate.
Should I go ahead and say mine while you look that up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think, and I could be wrong, but I think my first crush was Tsubaki from Soul Eater.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Hell
I
yeah,
never
bro.
That's
watched
a
Soul
good
Eater.
one.
I think
Soul
my
Eater's a good
first
anime. It's a good anime.
I think my first crush, funny you should mention, is Subaki from Your Lie in April.
Ooh, that's even better.
Yeah, I think that was
That's
the
good.
first one that really got me.
Her
I don't know what
mannerisms are
that.
just some type of, some type of.
You're just gonna love
And then
music. Woo!
and then my first guy crush. My first guy crush in anime, as much as, or well, even just fictionally, but in anime as
Kirito,
no,
Sao.
The
no,
unrivaled man himself.
no, I didn't really have a crush on Kaneki, but I did have a crush on Dio, majorly, major,
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
majorly.
remember you
it's
having a few
understandable.
pictures of him.
Everyone wants to fuck Dio.
Is it because he's a
Yeah,
power bottom?
it's
Is Dio a power bottom?
it's
No, it's
Dio,
proven. It's proven.
it's Dio and Rohan that really, really, really I have a big liking towards.
He changed his Minecraft name to Rohan Kishibe for one time, and it was really funny.
Oh, for a bit,
Until
for
he
a bit.
couldn't change it back.
Oh yeah. I did it for a bit though, in all honesty.
It was a good bit.
Yeah, it was. Wait, I just remembered this really dumb meme. Heaven's door, uncircumcise him.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of if I had a guy crush. I mean, I know
Yeah.
there's a couple characters that like I like. But I don't know if there's like
Zoidberg from
I-
Futurama.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, but all these are anime characters just because I watched anime a lot growing up. But
Goku.
Ooh,
no.
ooh, Mulan. Mulan was one of. I think it was either. Mulan was one of my first. I remember liking her.
That's fair.
Mushu, even better. Oh my.
Imagine liking Cinderella could not be me.
All right. All right. Mine was Ren from
No
Blue
offense.
Exorcist.
Ren from
That,
Blue
that was
Exorcist.
that was my guy crush.
I
Yeah.
can understand that. I can understand that.
Dude, he can top me any day.
Jesus.
That's my new ringtone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Every time I call you, all you hear is he can top me any day.
My male crush is
Your
the
dad just
purple
looks
guy
over at
from
you.
FNAF.
Your crush is the man behind the slaughter.
Yeah.
God.
Why do you think that's my ringtone, Jose?
Oh,
God, I forgot
I
about
forgot
that.
about that as well.
It's so great. It's so great.
How many questions did you get, Skyler?
I got a lot.
I can tell. I mean, we spent like an hour over your questions alone.
Oh yeah.
Not that it's a bad thing. Not that it's a bad thing.
Part
Don't
two,
get me
guys.
wrong.
Part two.
There actually might need to be. We're already an
Yeah.
hour and a half in, which I'm
Um,
fine with. I'm glad we got a lot of questions.
we started a little late, so we're only an hour in, but
Yeah, more
we
like an
might,
hour
we
and
still
10
might have to
minutes.
Oh,
do
yeah,
part two, because
yeah.
I have like around 40 to 60 questions,
Oh
something
my
like that.
gosh, Skyler!
Okay, to be
Yeah, I
fair, some of them are just like, "Hey Skylar, do you wanna fuck me? I'm lonely. Do you love me?"
We already know the answer to that one. He belongs to me.
Should I
Okay.
start delving into some of my questions then?
Oh yeah, sure, sure.
Because I didn't have as many as that, but I still had a good bit. All right. So the first one of my questions is career talk or future plans? What do you want to do? Bailey, you answer first. Go.
Okay, so you want me to just talk about my career talk?
Yeah.
I've
We're-
been really
oh.
struggling with what I want to do.
Yeah.
I love helping people and I love psychology. It's always been something I've been passionate about. The only thing is it's really hard to get a good job in psychology counseling wise, which is what I want to do. Um, I guess the best bet would be a clinical psychologist, but even then you have to get uh, a master's or a doctorate to make anything short of what's worth the 10 years you spend there.
Yeah. So,
It's
adult film star?
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
how else am I gonna pay for college?
Am I right,
But
guys?
I also really like computers, and I
Oh yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
mind being like I guess the innovators of new technology when it comes to computers, whether that is designing the new graphics card, the new processor, the next generation of
Linus Tech
technology.
Tips 3090.
Yeah.
Maybe you can
um,
make the PS5 not look like shit.
and
Yeah.
I'm also really passionate about music, but I just don't know because music's such a hard industry to get into.
Oh yeah.
It's so hard to figure out what I want, but there's so many things I'm passionate about.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'm. Oh, Scott, do you want to go next or?
Oh no, I'm still thinking about mine.
Well, I feel you on that music thing. I really want to do music for a career. I'm kind of working on a song now, but I suck absolute donkey dick at writing things. So, I have the progression done. I know what I'm gonna do music wise. I just can't write lyrics.
Four
And
chords, four chords.
don't talk shit.
On
At
that
least I did something, bro.
035, right, guys? 035.
Yeah.
And then I want to be a teacher, but not because I have a passion for teaching. It's because I want to help people,
I
and I
love
feel
kids.
like
I really love kids.
I don't know. There's something
all
special
right,
about
Jared
when I
from
get
Subway,
around close.
relax.
Jeffrey Epstein's
Um,
last words.
You know, my
Yeah.
heart, it grows 2 times its size whenever I get near children. Also, something else.
Oh god. Oh my god.
but I I really want to be able to help people. Like I said earlier, I want to have a good impact on people's lives. And psychiatry,
Yeah.
I don't think like psychiatry and stuff like that is for me. So just like giving kids some basic guidance. I think the most I would do in the psychiatry thing would be being a guidance counselor at a school.
Oh yeah, that would help. You would like change so many people's lives because of that, especially if you
The
were a good one.
only thing I dislike about that is the requirements for confidentiality are
That's
really,
true.
really unfair. And so a lot of people don't trust them because their job requires them to report any suspicious activity to their parents. So they don't feel like they can trust you to tell you anything. And that's the worst thing about the school system, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
And you're also incredibly underpaid. Incredibly.
yeah. That's the
Yeah.
sad part. We really need people like this, but just the small things like that, they really hold back
Make it
from
hard.
the real
Mhm.
value of these, how much these people can impact people's lives.
Exactly.
I know what you mean.
What about you, Chase? Career talk.
I've always wanted to go into engineering, but I haven't decided on which like area of engineering yet.
In the great words of Growing Up Smith, you must specialize.
You are not going to be
Variety
Codebasta.
engineer.
You're not going
Uh,
to be Codebasta. You're not going to be Codebasta.
no, no, go back for me. But I did like designing stuff, so I was thinking maybe like civil engineering or mechatronics.
Bionicles IRL.
I did hear Megatron, I'm not gonna lie.
It's mechatrons. It's like they design like the little robot. You know the robot
Roll
dogs
out.
that are out in the wild now?
Oh, like
No.
the
What?
Boston Dynamics things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those things. That's mechatronics.
I've never heard of that. What the hell?
You know that Vine where it's just like a robot like four-legged thing, and then this guy kicks it down like, oh Carl,
Oh,
oh
okay.
fuck,
Okay, yeah. I
god damn
remember.
it, Carl. Yeah, that's a Boston Dynamic robot.
Damn, Chase really want to be Jimmy Neutron in this bitch.
But if all else fails, I could always. I'm pretty decent at drawing, so I could go to like maybe game art design,
Gay
concept art.
gay mart.
Because concept art's pretty fun to do, and that would be a really
Oh
fun thing
yeah.
to do.
Oh, I also kind of want to go into writing. That's another thing that I wanted to do. I
Oh,
want to go
that's
into
true.
writing, which is funny as fuck because I just talked about how I can't fucking write for shit sometimes.
Yeah. I really like writing as well. I don't think I could pursue it as a career, but I feel like my imagination is creative enough that I can make content. But I want to get into anthropology, and one
Ooh.
reason why is, well, so for those of you who don't know, anthropology is like the study of like I don't know how accurate this is. This is the best way I can explain it though. It's like the study of human cultures, I guess, in ancient times, I guess, and even now. But I want to get more specifically into either cultural anthropology or linguistic anthropology. So, because I really like learning about other people's cultures and languages, which is why I'm so much of a history nerd that I am now. And I don't know, language has just been something that has really interested me. Yeah.
I've always wanted to make a film, so if I would ever come up with cool ideas, I could be the next Quentin Tarantino or
No.
the Bollywood Quentin Tarantino.
You'll be the next Johnny Sins.
No, not that
Oh
type of
yeah,
director.
bro. Fake
I need
taxi.
help with my homework. Fuck me.
We'll talk after you suck the pussy.
Oh my god.
Such an inspirational character. He's been an astronaut, a teacher.
Yeah, I think the people who impacted me the most is Johnny Sins.
The celebrity I want to be, Johnny Sins.
Yeah.
The celebrity I want in me, Johnny.
Yeah.
The celebrity that's already inside of me.
Yeah. For those of you who do not know who Johnny Sins is, don't
Good.
search it
Don't
up.
Google it. Don't Google it.
Don't do it.
You're too pure.
Look it up on YouTube.
No.
Actually, yeah. Doesn't he like actually have like a decent YouTube channel that like posts like advice or stuff or stories?
I think. Hang on, I'm looking this up right now.
You gotta research.
While you
I,
look it up,
I mean, I'm already subscribed to him, but Sins
Oh yeah.
TV.
while you
Okay,
look
so
it up,
his
I'm gonna
latest
post
video
it
is playing
already.
hentai games, boobs in the city.
That's quite the motivational speaking.
Yeah, I
How
need the link.
Johnny Sins became a male porn star, and it's just him shirtless outside with a pineapple.
Mm.
Okay.
I
Here,
just
if you want to become
subscribed.
a male porn star,
Oh,
just
he
sit
has a
outside
full
shirtless.
body workout. First VR, he's playing super hot. My quarantine morning routine.
Up now. I turn on the bell notification.
Did you actually?
Yes.
He has a subscription, dude. You know, like the join button.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
PewDiePie versus T series.
Oh my god.
A mukbang.
What?
Nice.
Ask Reddit
Clappy.
Q&A. Craziest sex toys review. Okay, maybe we should stop talking about Johnny Sins.
Okay.
All right. The next question is favorite book with a smiley face.
So,
Ooh.
I really cannot decide on this, but I'll tell you the favorite book I've been reading right now is Contact Harvest by Joseph Staten. It's a Halo book, but it's a really good Halo book.
But shut the fuck up, nerd.
Damn.
Next question. No, I'm joking.
Mine is it's not a book, it's a series. I think it's called like I think the series is called The Ravagers, I believe. And the name of the books is Steelheart, Firefight, and Calamity. Those three books are really good.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
I really like those books. Yeah, me and Michaela used to talk about it during school, which is probably
Okay,
where you heard it from.
Wait, am I allowed
Probably
to
this
use
is,
the
is
yeah.
comic book?
this is completely off topic, but did anybody ever read those series of books about dragons and like every
Oh,
picture
was it
had a
Chris
Edison.
DeLacy? Yeah,
the
yeah.
fire within was one of them. It always had a picture of the eyes.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
Fire Eternal. There was Ice Fire, I think. It's by Chris DeLacy, I think.
Oh, I think I know which ones you guys are talking about.
I
I
know what
didn't
you're
read
talking
it.
about. I
I
never read them
I
though.
used to love them as a kid.
I think
That's not my favorite book of all time, but it's definitely up there just because I loved them.
Hmm.
dude, I bought the fourth book on accident, think it was the first book, and I read it and I
Oh.
was so confused. I was just like, bro, what the hell is this?
Who the fuck is this bitch?
I read Fire Within, Firestar, Dark Fire, Fire Eternal, Ice Fire, and I think I saw Fire World, or I don't know. I don't know the order exactly,
The most
but I
books I've
remember.
ever read in a series is Captain Underpants. So
Hmm.
yeah,
How many books are
Well,
there in Captain Underpants?
Too
like
many.
12.
Too many.
Hang on. I got all of them up here. Let me count.
I was gonna make fun of you, but I have like all the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, so I can't say shit.
Oh yeah, I have those too. So there's 12 of them. The dude went to Dogman and has not made a new one in like 4 years, which makes me depressed because I kind of want to read another one.
Dang.
Dude, I remember when the Captain Underpants movie came out. That was actually like
That
that
was
was
actually a really
surprisingly
good
good.
film.
That was surprisingly good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
yeah.
it.
My favorite book. Uh, I used to, as a kid, or at least in 5th and 6th grade, I read a lot of the Percy Jackson books. Like, I read all of the Percy Jackson series. I read the Heroes of Olympus. I even got into, like, the Adventures of Apollo, I think it's called, or something. And, I think there was one about Norse mythology, which I read the first book for, but I just kind of stopped. But I read all of those. Those were really good. That was back in my prime when I was reading.
Mhm.
But I say my favorite book. I think my favorite book is probably the Mahabharata, which is a ancient Hindu epic poem, and I have a copy of it on me right now. And I don't know, it's just you're getting a glimpse of history, and it's just the writing seems like the writing and the translations and stuff. It just seems so modern as compared to other writings like the Tale
that
of
time.
Gilgamesh. Yeah, it's just I don't know. The imagery is just up there. It's so beautiful.
I have a couple books I need to read. There was a sequel to a book I read a while back that I haven't read yet. The Dark Tower, I think is what the
Oh
book's called.
yeah.
Oh, that's a
When the
good one.
movie came out, I was like, oh, it's a book, I want to read it, and I never read it.
Well, it's more
I
like
gotta,
8 books.
I don't know,
Mm.
but I gotta finish Coraline. I
Mm.
just got a lot of books to read. I want to get back into reading, but I'm lazy as fuck.
Same
I'm,
here.
I've been trying to
I
read
think
every night, but gaming's been getting in my way.
For me, it's school mostly. But
mhm,
you know what books I
agreed.
do want to start though? The World of Warcraft lore books. They're expensive as hell, but I heard the lore is so good, especially since I've played the game before. Oh my god, I want to get
Um,
into those.
I think my favorite book, I don't really read as much as I should, but I think it has to be The Giver.
That was a
I
great book.
I
That was a
love The
great
Giver,
book.
do not like it. Just
bro.
I
Welcome.
actually really, really liked it.
Why
The,
didn't you like it, Chase? If I can ask.
it's just not my style, bro. And Romeo and Juliet, now that's some good stuff.
oh, that's like an anime plot, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm here for the batshit crazy stuff, not for the. Oh, we're killing people and we're just ignoring it or blissful ignorance. I don't give a shit.
damn. The Giver was really good though. I like how the
I mean,
Oh, it was
artist
interesting. I
built.
loved it.
it was an enjoyable read, but I wouldn't read it on my own. Like,
Yeah, but I like how the artist. What am I saying? The author
The
built
writer.
word
the
artist.
I like how he built a very intricate dystopian society,
Hmm.
and
The
I don't
Yeah,
know,
anti
it's just so
utopia
creative.
his
first.
world building is just
Hmm.
amazing.
Oh yeah, especially in that small thin ass book. Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't a long read, but a good one.
it really was. Yeah.
I'm
Also,
still looking at Johnny Sins videos.
Oh my god.
I
And he's
don't
talking
know.
about his life. Okay, hang on. Let me read just one. Dr. Sins answers your questions about sexual health.
Thank you.
Interesting.
And then this
Save
one's
that to my
lost
watch
my
later.
virginity, and then it's just him doing a marathon.
Okay.
Eating a banana is illegal on Instagram.
Next question.
Um, deepest fears.
Mm.
We kind of already talked about this one.
No, we talked
Partially, but
about
not the same.
childhood fears. This is like deep fears that we have now.
Yeah, I don't think a
Uh,
fear of the mirror is a deep fear.
Whoa.
Hmm. It's a good question.
Mhm.
Mine kind of pertains back to how I want to be remembered. My biggest fear is that I won't be remembered at all. Just like
Damn, he
dying
died.
alone.
That sucks.
Yeah, like just like that. Like you just hear about someone dying on the news and you're like, "Damn, Tuesday already?" Like shit. Like that's the type of shit that like I really don't want to happen. I want to leave an impact and I want to have at least one other person that's going to be there and be like, "Dude, like I knew him. He was a good friend of mine and he's gone." I I just don't want to be left. I don't want to leave this world as nothing.
Mm. Yeah. I heard there's someone had a like a saying or something. I don't know how accurate it is, but it's like you die twice. The first time is like when your body gets laid to rest, but
Oh, when you're
next
last
time
forgotten?
is like yeah when your name
Yeah,
gets said for the last
I,
time.
I believe that was in
Coco? I know they
Coco.
brought it up
Yeah,
a lot in Coco.
I thought you
yeah,
said cookout.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay, yeah. It's an Aztec. I think it's an Aztec saying. I think.
But
yeah. I agree with that for sure. And I feel like mine's a lot similar. My two deepest fears, I'd say, are the fear of the unknown, not knowing what's coming next, or just not knowing in general, terrifies me. It it terrifies me. And another thing is, as he said, the fear of being forgotten. I don't want to lose my life and not feel like I've lived it or made an impact in it, if that makes
Mm, yeah,
sense.
yeah.
I don't want to live my life, have it gone before I've done anything with it. I want to make an impact, small or big.
Yeah, definitely.
What about you, Chase?
I have no idea.
Mirrors.
You know what? Yeah, mirrors it is. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of mirrors.
Spiders, hairy green spiders, and bushes.
I don't like spiders.
Oh God, I forgot about that one.
um,
That was repressed. You couldn't bring that up. That's like
I literally talked about it last week.
yeah.
You
So the
repressed
story
it
from
in
the
the week.
last podcast is redacted.
We just edit it so there's like like a long censor bar over that story.
I should do that. No, but my deepest fear. That's a good question. Um, I think being alone for like a substantial amount of time, like not even just physically alone, but I mean like mentally alone when you're just like by yourself. That gets
Mhm.
really scary. I mean, you probably won't end up dying from it, but you could get traumatized definitely, and not something that I want to experience. So yeah, I'm always afraid of that. I have a couple
Yeah,
others, but I can't really think of them.
I feel you entirely on the being alone thing. That's one of the reasons I'm on Discord so often is just because I don't want to. I just I don't know. Once I'm lost in my own head, dude, it's over.
oh yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
I'm just at in the deep end at that point.
Alone with my thoughts is the worst thing that I can do. Like being.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's sad because it's like it's especially prominent in this generation, this day and age, and you can kind of see where the stresses kind of changed over time. Whereas like in the past, in like the 1800s and stuff, when you have stress, you'd mostly have physical stress, be tired. But nowadays, it's not even about physical stress that much anymore. It's all your mind now,
Mhm.
and that's really sad. And I mean, there's nothing you can really do about it, but you can definitely see how much we've changed in such a short
Yeah.
amount of time.
I'm gonna get a little political if that's okay.
Oh shit.
Not like in a bad way. Not too bad. Okay,
We're
okay.
starting on
Bernie
episode 3, guys.
Sanders is
I really
angry.
feel like I feel like this age and day mental health is taken a lot more serious than it was in the past.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's why I said a little. It's not that bad. I feel like back in the days they regarded mental health as something you just deal with on your own. You don't need help. And now therapy and
Yeah.
help is being taken seriously. I think another thing that a lot of older generations don't realize is how rough it is in this economy to live.
Oh
People
yeah.
complain about people not being able to afford college, but when you look at their college tuition back then, top tier college was $5,000. Now it's 50.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely, yeah. And even the housing market, I mean, like you see people these days they aren't even able to get a good house for themselves because well, I mean, you know,
It's
the
just
people
so
before has
expensive.
just messed up the economy in the housing
Mhm.
business. I mean, yeah. And even like marriage and stuff like you see the marriage rates have gone down and whatever. But I mean, if you look at the economy now, then you'll find out why, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm glad you understand. Yeah.
Mental
I
health. Oh, what were you saying?
no, you're good.
Mental health has gotten better with or like resources available to help mental health has gotten better, but I don't even think it's where it needs to be yet.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
You know, which sucks because a lot of people. That's I mentioned earlier how I'm being a lot more of an activist about things, but that was one thing that I've always fought for, or like just as much as I could fight for, I guess, was just mental health because it's something that affects literally everybody. And, without someone's mental, they can't do other things.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
it's always what I've just been like, hey, we need to, this is something that we need to fight for.
Yeah, you can't just, sway it off like it's nothing. I mean, it's literally killing people.
Yeah. All right. So another deep question: biggest failure and what you learned from it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Being the fastest swimmer, I should have not swam.
It took me a second. I hate you. I hate you. I was like, dude, was he in like some triathlon where he was? Oh,
That was so
that's
well thought
fucked.
out.
That's fucked. That's so bad. No, but in all seriousness,
Yeah.
what what is the biggest failure and what you learned from it?
Ooh. Honestly, I think my biggest failure is not being able to accept failure itself. Because I guess I live in a I don't know if it's just you guys or if it's just me maybe, but I've always lived in an environment where failing is just wrong. You shouldn't do it, and it's bad if you fail. You if you fail, it's your life's over basically. So which is definitely not the case, and failure is meant as, oh, you've done this wrong. Why don't you do something better next time? You learn, it's a lesson. And so I think that was my biggest failure because I mean I grew up on that type of mindset, and that's really held me back in a lot of different areas, socially especially. But I mean, yeah, just the whole concept of failure being unacceptable is, and following to that concept, I think that's where I failed. And I mean, I've learned that failure isn't really that bad, really. I mean, yeah, and I'm living more comfortably now that I have that in mind. I mean, yeah.
I know what you mean. That's I've I just don't know what my biggest one is. I know there's plenty. I know there's plenty. But I don't know what the biggest one is. Like I said, that's a big one. Um Mainly like listening to my mom about that type of stuff, and like growing up I just felt like I wouldn't be enough. So I never tried. And now I'm kind of stuck in this hole where it feels like I can't get out of it no matter how hard I try to get out of it. So I'm just
Yeah,
kind of
definitely.
stuck in that rut.
Yeah. I mean, all right.
I
What do you think, Bailey?
I think my biggest failure, um, and it's really hard because I learned a lot from it, but I managed to tear an entire friend group apart by, I wouldn't say my actions solely, but they were my fault. I depended on someone way too much, and it tore the entire friend group apart.
Mm, wow.
And now I don't talk to any of them. Not one. We were
Wow.
like the closest friends for 3 years, and I haven't talked to the single one of them in 3 years.
Wow. I mean, what have you learned from it, like personally?
Um, I was in a really bad place 2 years ago. Um,
Yep.
really bad. And I depended on them to keep me sane almost at that point. I didn't go
Wow.
to therapy. I was too scared to go to therapy. I was too afraid to talk about my mental health with my parents. So I depended on them to help me
Wow. So
too
you
much.
basically like gave all of your mental problems to them almost.
Harshly, they had their own, and I tried my best to help, but it was never enough. I had a friend who started self-harm really badly, and then I started self-harm pretty badly, and it was like a never-ending cycle of bad.
Wow. I mean, congratulations that you've gone out of it. I mean, You're
Mhm.
much better
Yeah.
now.
I
You've learned from
haven't
it.
cut in, let's see. Last time I cut was last year, May, so a year and a half clean almost.
Wow, that's good. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's great.
Being sober. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite sober, but he's got the right idea.
Just
He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit. Is that what it is?
No,
Yeah,
it's he's a little
something.
confused, but he got it. I think.
He got it.
he's got the spirit.
Um, I don't know what my biggest mistake is, but I think one of them is
Not
I'm not really
sorry,
I
sorry.
what? Huh?
I was
What?
gonna say a joke, but I realized it.
Say it right ahead, bro.
Not purchasing the Event Sevenfold pizza box.
That's your biggest mistake. But I'm not really I don't really know what's the right thing to say to like people half the time, cause like someone's gonna say like gonna like open up to me, and I will have no idea what to say except for yeah, gotcha.
Oh, bro, I was in that same situation, and let me give you something. The only thing you really have to do is to listen. You don't have to give any advice back. You don't really have to you know,
Yeah,
you don't really have to like try to console them. Just being there and listening, just that small thing alone. I mean, that's helped so many people, and I mean that's why a lot of people, come to me to talk about things. I mean, I don't give them advice or anything. I just listen to them. I'm always there. No.
Uh, I also I guess I would call this lack of awareness, but like sometimes I don't read the room well, so
Mm.
yeah.
for sure.
So I'm working on that. So
Oh yeah.
someday it'll be good to have common sense, but at the moment I am common sense illiterate. I'm uncommon sense. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of get the same thing for me, but I mean, I've gotten better with it. All right.
The, the next question is, why are you so cute? Which I'm not, but thank you.
Shut the
So
fuck up,
you need
Jose.
to follow these three steps. One, wake
No.
up. Two, be depressed. Three, be Jose.
Um, question after
Okay.
that is, how do you make these podcasts, and is the process easy or stressful? Um, I don't know how it is for you guys. Pretty easy for me.
I
Oh,
mean, I don't do any of the uploading. I'm just here talking, so it's pretty easy for me.
yeah.
Um, I agree there. Although I do want to help more. I want to put more into this podcast as well. I don't want to be just the person who sits and talks. I want to put a lot of effort into this so that we don't give out on it.
Oh yeah,
I want
yeah.
this to be a thing.
I mean, I'm the one usually recording and editing, uploading everything, And on my end, it's not really that hard, and it helps that I actually really enjoy editing. Keeps my mind off of like things like school and stuff. So I'd say it's pretty decent for me. I mean, it's not easy, but it's not difficult to the point where I don't want to do it anymore. In fact, I actually look forward to the podcast because I love editing that much. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not the best at it, but I do love it. So
It's kind of one of the
yeah.
reasons like I always make a little short film just because editing is so much fun.
Oh yeah, it's hard, but it's not as hard as you think, and it can
I
get a
know
lot of fun.
only I don't only us look at this, but shout out to Miss Langley for letting us explore our creative side so
Oh
much in
yeah.
class.
Also,
Oh,
shout out to Miss
definitely.
Langley for getting me copyrighted 3 times.
All right. For context, Miss Langley is one of our history teachers in freshman
Oh,
of
was.
high school. Yeah, she left the school sadly, but yeah, she was one of our history teachers. She was really understanding. She let us explore our creative side, like Bailey said, and she was just overall a great teacher. She got to know everyone on a personal level, which is amazing for a teacher. You know.
At a gun range one time.
What?
Oh
So,
yeah.
my dad had just bought like two more pistols, and we wanted to go to Calibers to shoot them. So we were there. It was a super fucking long line, so we were waiting, and we see Miss Langley walk out, and we're just like, Like me and my brother were sitting right next to each other. We were like, "Yo, what's up, Miss Langley?" She was like, "Hey, boys, how you been?" And we just talked. It's cool.
No questions asked.
Not really, no. Like we asked, "Hey, what type of gun do you have?" She told us, and we were like, "Dude, cool as fuck."
Oh, she told us the stories about her having to learn how to shoot a gun in class,
Yeah.
Oh
which are pretty cool.
yeah.
I don't know if it's the American in me, but shooting guns isn't hard.
Oh no, it's not.
It's
I
not,
put
but
it on
don't be
VR.
a dumb person. I guess this is going a little off topic, but I'm fine with it if you guys are.
Yeah,
Who
My
cares? This is a podcast, man.
hmm So my dad's side of my family's decently into guns. They're not like addicted. They don't have like 20 different guns, but they like going and shooting pistols. Um,
Mhm.
and one of my uncles actually shot his finger off, being dumb.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
he shot off his right ring finger, so he only has 4 fingers on his right hand.
Like
Or
completely
no,
like clean off, or
You
like is it a
can't
piece
get
of it?
engaged now. Oh my god.
or was it his left hand? I don't know. One of the two. But yeah, he shot his finger off.
Wow. Oh man. Yeah, guns really aren't. Well, at least guns nowadays, they're not really that hard. I mean, I've tried a musket, but I've never shot it before, so I don't know how hard that is. But yeah, guns nowadays aren't that hard. Water guns.
All right, we're gonna end it here, guys.
Yep.
Um, thanks for watching.
If Bailey got
Yeah.
kidnapped or murdered,
Thanks for
you
the.
might not see him in the next part, but I won't be interpret him.
All right, see
Yeah.
you guys.
Thank you guys for sending in all the questions.
Oh yeah,
Send
definitely.
in more.
We had
Send in
so
more.
much, you know. We
More.
have to do a part 2 now.
Send in Send in more.
But
Make
yeah.
it
Bye, guys.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.